I-9 News at 10.
And a high school basketball star faces his biggest challenge, not on the court, but from his hospital bed, where he struggles to someday walk again.
And a local high school basketball player is fighting to get back after a car crash has left him partially paralyzed. We can help his road to recovery. The Geico 15-minute sports wrap is next. This next story is about a high school basketball star who was on track for Division I college hoops. 6'9" Alanzo George averaged 16 points, 20 rebounds for Brooklyn's Tilden High. Until one night this past March, his life changed forever.
He understands everything going on. He knows the situation. He's fighting to get back. As
Alanzo George lie attached to a respirator, the 20-year-old is definitely fighting. A car crash on a rain-slicked road in Brooklyn 2 months ago has left George paralyzed from the waist down. The respirator helps him breathe after surgery on a collapsed lung.
The doctors are saying he could walk again with him doing a lot of rehabs and everything like that. It's a possibility that he could walk again.
Prior to the accident, George was preparing to take his game to the next level at Manhattan College. St. John's and Fordham also showing interest in the big guy.
He's just such an intense, motivated, best player, hardest worker. He was respected by the students, you know, the real high-end kids. He was respected by the athletes, the custodians, the faculty. Everybody loved this kid.
Between the daily visits from his mom, coach, and dozens of friends, Alanzo is definitely feeding off of that love.
He still have the spirit. He still have the feelings that he's going to get there still, you know. He's not down. Even though he is sick and he cannot walk, he doesn't have the belief that he would stay there. He would get up one day and...
Let's go up now. Okay, up. I wish every coach had a chance to coach a kid like Alanzo George, because he's a man in a young man's body, and it's a privilege, just a privilege. That's really what it is, a privilege to coach this kid.
Coach Eisenberg says if anyone can come back from this, Alanzo can. His mom keeps her hopes up high.
Since he was young, he always wanted to be, you know, in the NBA. And when I look at him doing so good, I just figured that, you know, one day to come, I'm going to see him playing with the in NBA.
Now, once Alanzo George heads out to rehab, there's no insurance and little money to cover costs, so they're arranging different events to raise funds, so I thought we could help. If you can make any size donation, you could send a check to the Alanzo George Road to Recovery Trust, the Maxim Group, care of Ed Rose, 405 Lexington Avenue, New York, 10174. Let's hope to see Alanzo George back on his feet very quickly.